back to Interiors. I'm here with your meteorologist, Connor Friedhoff, on this Thursday morning. Boy, Connor, the weather these last 2 days, even within the last 24 hours, has been all over the place. What can we expect this morning?
We have to deal with some wind gusts in addition to some of that light snow. And when you put those two things together, it's not the best thing, especially when you're going out for your morning commute. Some blowing snow can lower visibility, plus stir up some of the snow that's already on the ground this morning. So we have to keep that in mind. Of course, everything being chilly, everything's a lot more frozen now. So
slippery out there.
Yeah, it's a whole lot of not great stuff this morning. Our temperature change over the past 24 hours has been drastic, to say the least. A lot of areas have gone down by 30 degrees. It was down 30 in Ithaca, 31-degree drop in Dansville, 28-degree drops in both Wellsville and Elmira this morning. So it's just been a very chilly morning. Seems like we switch seasons by the day with how volatile some of the weather patterns have been recently. And a few more of these bands of snow showers are passing through, very light at times, but then we have to really contend with the wind. When you combine these two things, of course, you can lower visibility, and that can make it very tough. So far, visibility has not seen significant drops in our part of the region, but we'll be monitoring that closely as the morning goes on. Temperatures are still in the low 20s, 23 currently in Corning. We go a little bit to the northeast. We're in 20 degrees right now in Watkins Glen. It's 20 as well in Erin. Same goes in Ridgebury. Moving further south, you see 23 currently in Wellsboro, 27 this morning in Towanda. Wind gusts will stay on the high side moving forward. We have some 30s to contend with, some mid-20s as well, 31 miles per hour in Cohocton later this morning. And we're going to stay on the windy side for the remainder of the morning, but we're going to see wind gusts considerably drop off once we get to later on in the evening. See the wind gusts drop back down to the 20s, later the teens by the time the sun goes down later tonight. Moving through the morning, we still see a few light snow showers popping up and continuing to push through the region, albeit fairly quickly. So those will be out of our hair by about the end of the morning. But we're still going to have off and on clouds here and there for the most part, staying mostly cloudy with some areas having more of a broken sky cover as we go into the rest of the evening. So it's mainly just going to be taking it hour by hour. But then we get into the rest of Friday morning. We're going to be getting off to some clear skies, potentially temperatures getting up into the 50s tomorrow. So after today, we're going to be going back to that spring-like weather, that we've been having recently over the past couple of weeks. Today we stay in the low 30s. Of course, that morning snow and blustery conditions combining for potentially a little bit lower visibility and that blowing snow. Winds will be out of the west, potentially getting up to 35 miles per hour at times in the region. And then we're down into the low 20s later tonight. Mostly clear skies. Will be more on the chilly side, but warmth is on the way here in the 7-day forecast. We have temperatures getting back up into the 50s for both Friday and Saturday. More rain showers potentially on the way for our Saturday before we get into the 60s to round out the weekend, and then staying in the 60s all the way until Tuesday, but more rain potentially on the way. And then we see temperatures stay down in the 50s on Wednesday, so plenty of warmth for next week to start out the month of March.